Probably the most important product, and certainly the most successful product that our company has, is called Natural Cellular Defense. We shorten that name to NCD, and it is a cellular detoxifier, totally unique in the world. It is made out of a material called clinoptilolite zeolite. And zeolites are a type of mineral, and it is formed when salt water impacts lava. So when the lava goes into the salt water, it forms a mineral called zeolite. And there's many different types of zeolites. As a matter of fact, asbestos is one type. There are about 40 types of naturally occurring zeolites and about another 60 man-made types of zeolites. One in particular has been used for over 600 years for healing, and that particular zeolite is clinoptilolite. Our company's scientist, Rik Dietsch, developed a method of processing it that allows it to get into the bloodstream, and there it can impact all of the body. And it also crosses the blood-brain barrier. Our particular zeolite does. Just about none of the materials in the other zeolites out there, clinoptilolites, do so. Basically, the zeolite has a cage-like structure, and that structure is strongly negatively charged. And what it does is it attracts anything with a very powerful positive charge, and it goes after the highest charge first. What that means to you and me is that the heavy metals that are so bad for our body that our bodies will grab and hold on to and then damages our DNA and just throws our whole bodies out of whack. We're talking minerals like mercury, cadmium, all different types. And also many of the VOCs, volatile organic compounds, are very heavily charged particles and are attracted into the cage of the zeolite. So the first thing it's going to do is clean up our blood and then the linings of our veins, and then as all that gets cleaned up on an ongoing basis, it starts to pull it from deeper in our body, from muscle tissue and from the brain and other areas of our body. And these items that it's pulling out are items that are extremely bad for us. Heavy metals can be responsible for cancer and certainly depress the immune system a huge amount, which makes you susceptible to all kinds of other diseases. So getting the heavy metals and the volatile organic compounds that we're absorbing from our very polluted environment is foundational from a health point of view. Now, I've worked with health for going on 20 years now and spent tens of thousands of hours learning about it and tens of thousands of dollars trying different supplements. And it's odd to me, but it never really occurred to me that the first thing that you have to do is clean your body out as thoroughly as possible, or no matter what you're taking in the way of high quality food and nutrition or health supplements, none of that's going to work properly or effectively in your body. It won't be absorbed and it won't be utilized properly. And this has been borne out by tens of thousands of people who have taken the Natural Cellular Defense. So please spend time on our website, learn more about it, and give us a call if you have any questions about it. One note of caution: there's a lot of companies out there that are emulating us and make totally unfounded claims about their products. Ours is unique. Rik Dietsch discovered a method of, number one, cleaning out the native deposits that are in all clinoptilolite zeolites. When they're formed, they attract all kinds of heavy ion stuff, And that has to be cleaned out, kind of like squeezing a sponge, getting the water out of it so that sponge can absorb water. So number one, our zeolite is what we call activated, and that is not done by other companies. And the second very vital item, every bit as vital as activating the zeolite, is our zeolite. We have ground very, very finely down below 1 micron in size. The standard size of the zeolite particles is too large to pass through your digestive system walls and get into your bloodstream. Almost none of it does that. So they had to come out with a method of both cleaning the zeolite out of the native deposits, of activating it, and of grinding it super, super fine to basically a dust that floats on air. And it is so finely ground, this dust, that when we put it into liquid, which is our best way of transporting it through our body into our intestines so it can be absorbed, when we do that with this zeolite powder, it actually stays in suspension in the liquid. So with our NCD, you don't have to shake the bottle before you use it. It stays in suspension. And everything that our company says about the zeolite has been backed up by third-party laboratory tests and also by clinical tests, one of which has even been published. We've got 14 clinicals on the NCD, and one is published. If you take a look at the quote-unquote supporting material and the claims that all of these other companies make, you'll find that there aren't any third-party laboratory tests that they can quote or list. All it is a statement by these companies. And if you take a look at their testimonials versus the written, the video, and the audio testimonials, many thousands of them that we have and that are ongoing with weekly calls, I think you'll figure out very, very quickly that what our company has is the real deal and works in your body. And no one else has the method that we do for processing this zeolite, and there's a lot of garbage information put out there. So, read the paper that we have on our website talking about the differences between the different zeolites, and you'll understand very quickly what to look for on all these companies' websites, and some of them are nice websites, but you'll learn what to look for and make the right choice. Go with the product that's proven to work, because if you get something that hasn't been cleaned of the impurities that it's born with, and if you get a product that is not ground to such an incredibly fine powder, it can't get into your bloodstream to work. The only thing it will do is help your digestive system and help clear some toxins from your digestive system. But it can't get into the body, it can't get into the brain, it can't do the work that our product does. Visit our website, give us a call or email us with any questions, and if you want to give the product a try. We've got a 30-day, 100% satisfaction, an empty box guarantee. The only thing you would lose would be the cost of postage. Thanks.